Hey guys, that black guy here. Wanting to bring to you some more high elo gameplay. This is a solo queue. Some of the mentionable names we have in here are Psycho Sid, V8 Tree Eskimo, and Saintvicious. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody else in here. I'm sorry if you guys aren't random Joes, but for the sakes of this video, you guys are random Joes. So this is some pros with some Joes game. And as you can see here, we have a slight gathering in the mid. Let me just turn down the sound for a bit. Okay, we have some slight gathering in the mid here. They're playing very defensively. Does the Soraka have... Yes, the Soraka has clairvoyance. I didn't see if they got a clairvoyance off in the base at all. Yeah, they did. And they get another CV here, catching them all in this jungle here. They don't have a very strong level 1 Psychos team, so I couldn't imagine that they would go in to invade. See Burloff just going to his top. It's very normal. Let's look at some of the jungle builds. I think this is post jungle change. Let's check here. Um, hmm. Yes, this is. I'm pretty sure this is post change, but he went armor in 5 pots. Pretty normal again. Soraka getting 3 wards. Probably 3 wards. I couldn't imagine that it'd be anything less, but I can't see ward stacks. So that's the only problem with the all replay system. But you're going to start a dragon, probably with Phoenix style. Yes, with Phoenix style, he's going a Phoenix Eater, so that's going to be an attack speed Eater. Trying to play guess the runes here. I'm going to go ahead and say that he has a attack speed runes. Definitely attack speed runes. Looks like he has AP runes. Oh, well, I guess yeah. Okay, Phoenix style does scare with AP a little bit. Still surprising. I've never seen an actual Udyr go AP runes. The Mummy finishing up his jungle there. Yes, this is definitely post change because normally they don't go with Maki pendants, or not Maki pendants, sorry, Regrowth pendants. If I can get an eye on some of these. Actually, the Wraith does not have a buff on them, so maybe not. This might not be post jungle change. So we'll just see how fast they clear the jungles here. Udyr definitely cleared a lot faster than that of Mumu. Let's look at the top here. We have Rumble versus Olaf. Rumble's what we're going to lose all of this early game, because all he has to do is spam his E on Rumble, and it passes the shield. So Olaf very high sustain. All he has to do is auto attack, and he wins this every single trade. We got Ezreal being pushed to his turrets, probably because his support is not there. Udyr finishing up the red camp. Mumu just doing golems, has not touched red at all. And you see a recall from him, so Udyr is definitely ahead. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a gank right about now. Either that or a re-clear of the jungle. This is very actually risky going against trying to get Karthus here. He just went down for the ping. Let's see if he can do this. Karthus probably already reading his opponent, saying, oh, there's a gank coming. Let me see if he got Wall of Pain. Flash is down, so that's a successful gank. And there's the root. He is going down. He is dead. Karthus is dead. Let's see if he can get this kill. Nope, he could not get the kill on Psycho. So that will be first blood for Psycho's team. See at the bottom we have support Blitz and Ezreal. Ezreal, kind of weird builds. You'd expected. Oh, I guess they have no sustain with support Blitz, so yeah, I guess that's an okay build. But you'd probably want to go Doran's Blade because Ezreal doesn't have very high sustain at all, and he doesn't hit very hard, particularly at level 1 either. So Rumble already spending all 3 of his pots. Olaf still has 1 pot left. Let's look at the CS for top. The CS for top is Olaf at 14 and Rumble at 13, so not a very big difference there. In fact, Rumble just... Nope, he didn't tie. He didn't get that CS right there either. He's bullying Olaf right about now, which is actually quite surprising. I wasn't expecting that at all. It looks like he's also winning these trades. You would think Eskimo would be playing a lot better, considering this is a Joe compared to just a random Joe. Green team has a ward in the bottom bush here, so they're able to see when he grips. Karthus actually coming down for the gank. I did not see the MIA. This may actually be a kill as retribution in a second here. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Not worth it, though. Still not worth it. Actually, it is worth it. It became worth it after that. So yeah, that was 2 kills for 2 kills. Olaf actually going down on top, and Rumble going down on top as well. So again, that's just nothing but trades. So right now we're still up about 400 gold that we know of in mid. Actually, Udyr probably should have stayed there and farmed that minion wave. I don't know what he's doing going back into his jungle. He might need to go back, actually. He only has that armor. Nope, he actually did go back already. He looks like he's rushing a Wriggles. Looks like Graves is also rushing a Wriggles for some sustain. Um, Rumble is rushing Revolver. Again, normal build. Blitz going support route, rushing gold for 5. Oh, gank in mid. Doesn't look like they'll be able to get this kill off. Nope. And then his ult is not going to take him down either. He doesn't have any magic resist runes, but still it's not enough damage right there. And he's about to hit 6 anytime now. Yeah, no. He's going for, yeah, there goes the 6, and there goes the 6 from Karthus anytime. Oh, no, he left lane actually. But he did get 2 kills. He did, no, he wasn't around for 2 kills either. So yeah, he's actually quite behind in XP from Swain here. Swain just farming like a happy camper, catching Blitz kind of out, but Blitz will be safe most likely. Yes, he will be safe. Udyr without red buff means anybody he ganks is pretty much safe unless they can kill him within the stun. And there goes Karthus actually. Trying to come down for a gank, but they're actually targeting Amumu here because they want this red buff. And Amumu's going down, and Swain got their red buff. Not the ideal target, but still a target nonetheless. Psycho saying, good job, good job. In my opinion, they should have went for Dragon after that, because it'd be an instant 4v2 in that scenario, but 4v3. Yeah, 4v3. He's putting a ward right there, and he's CV'd there to protect his ass. That's a smart idea. Bottom, we have 2 Wriggles being rushed, so I don't plan to see too much 1v1 aggression. If any aggression is going to happen at all, it's probably going to be from a gank or Blitzcrank landing his grab. Oh, I missed the kill top. Rumble dying and Olaf dying. You know, I'd have to say that's not a fair trade for Rumble at all. Then again, Olaf doesn't scale that well with gear. Like, I don't know. Seems like he'd be able to afford a giant spell. And here goes. Oh, Karthus, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, that is the 3rd death within 10 minutes. There goes. Oh, and they got a flash out of that too. They got a flash and an ultimate just out of being there. This is how scary Psycho's team is right about now. Is that just by being there, they get summoners out. That's so ridiculous. Turret taking a little bit of damage here, but not too much. Olaf going to be coming back here to get the farm. Udyr clearing out his red, very smart idea, because right now he gets free ganks on mid, because if I remember correctly, he actually wasted his flash down here. Right now they're pinging for Dragon. This is a very good time for Dragon. They should have actually Dragoned after their Amumu wasted their ultimate. That would have been a very smart time to do so. But I guess Udyr may have wanted his Wriggles before, or his, no, he did get his Mandrid, so here we go. We might be thinking about a bottom gank really quick, while Blitz is MIA. Oh, no, he's right there. Not going for the bottom gank. He's actually probably going to get a Wriggles. He has 1,000 gold, so probably a Wriggles and Tenacity Boots, or at least a Negatron Cloak, if anything else. Let's see what he buys here. Yep, he buys a Negatron Cloak. Shows you how much I know Udyr, right? Okay. Karthus laying down the ults. Doesn't look like this for any particular... Oh, yes, it was for a particular reason. That Negatron Cloak actually saving Olaf's behind. That is good. That is very good. Udyr going back to clear his jungle. Swain with some more aggression in mid. Uh, Pretty much every single aggression from Swain is going to be positive aggression. It's going to be an aggression that's in his favor because he can just sustain himself so well. So um, even when even if he takes more damage than Karthus, it's still a win. So here's a bug in the law rebase system. I actually couldn't see any of the skill. Ooh, he led his W really well. Karthus not going down. Karthus is going to go down. Karthus did go down. Wow. Udyr coming in a bit late. It's always better to show up late than never. And of course, with his high sustain, he'll be able to regain that life in no time. They're going to ping Dragon here again. So I'm surprised that it's a 10-minute Dragon. They could have gone after it for 8 minutes if they really wanted to. Let me see. We have no builds completed on bottom, just the Mandrids on each side. Support's looking about the same amount of gold at the moment with the items they have. Blitzcrank actually looking behind. He's already wasted his ward, so yeah, all he has is that. And Ezreal blinking over the wall. Bad move, in my opinion. Blitzcrank gripping everybody in the enemy team to him. Amumu wasting his ult pretty much because there's nothing that's going to happen to this. Maybe he saved Blitzcrank, that's it. But they will also get a flash out of Ezreal. And Graves flashing for a kill, but Karthus lays down a wall, which kind of, it didn't get him, I don't think, but it hindered him from chasing or pursuing. They should have waited to wall like right there. Because, oh, I guess he does have a red buff, so. Psycho actually getting the Blitzcrank kill on the bottom. I did not expect that. That's the only reason why I wasn't looking. And Ezreal has to actually be cautious here, because right now, at any moment, they can just dive in. All they need is a really nice planned silence. No, no, Udyr's going back. Olaf being pushed to his turret, again, very surprising. These are both high sustain champs, high damage champs. I'm actually surprised totally that Olaf's being pushed to his turret that hard. Swain going for a Rod of Ages, pretty standard build. He did finish his Sork boots after getting a Catalyst, also very smart on his part. Karthus most likely warding right there, and Olaf will go down due to this. Probably, yes, he will go down. Swain coming here to try to pick up the kills. Swain doing a very good job at doing so. And if he can land a W, he's got this. He did not land a W, so he does not get that kill there. That is unfortunate. But he did make that whole kill worth it. Right now we have Psycho's team up uh, quite a bit, 11-5, so gold advantage pretty high, and they got that dragon too. So it's probably in the 3K, 4K range of above. And as per normal, Graves with red buff equals I try to pwn you. That ultimate, dude, that ultimate does a lot of damage, and plus he gets that dash in, which increases his attack speed, which scales really well with the red buff. And then he has that grit, so they're not really able to exchange with Graves all that well, which is why Ezreal versus Graves is going to win every single time, especially if their support has no sustain. Karthus in mid still, Olaf poking around in mid. They did get top turret, and they're going to actually come around here to see if the blue is still up. And the blue is up, so they will ward this and they will take it because they don't want Amumu having his tears up all the time. And this, of course, being Saintvicious the way that he is, he's not going to be willing to give up a free blue like this, so he will try to go after him, leaving before the fight's over. Swain having to waste his flash, so that means Amumu can come in the mid anytime he wants in gank. Olaf getting Amumu down, that's actually a very good trade. Oh, yeah, totally worth it right there. That kill, totally worth it. Saintvicious probably butthurt right now. Totally butthurt. And they're actually going for the Ezreal kill. That was a nicely planned silence, but they weren't able to put out enough damage before he arcane shifts out. Oh, the stun and the exhaust, and he arcane shifts over the wall. So that is not looking very good for Saintvicious' team. I have to say that it looks like Psycho has this in the bag. As per what rating this is a Psycho is a 2045 rating as I last checked. I don't know if he's raised or lowered anytime soon, but Rumble going in for some sort of aggression here. He can't go in suicide, and Rumble actually is going to die here if they play this one well enough. Oh, Blitzcrank showing up, and Rumble leaving. Blitzcrank, being the support that he is going to just Graves. Oh, Swain. Oh no. This could spell Rumble's death. Nope, not slowed enough. He's able to shield any second now. Shield. Yep, there we go. Oh, he. Oh, if he did not turn back, he would have gotten away. I don't know when Dragon's supposed to be out. They didn't announce it, but I remember it correct. Anyways, no, they did not announce it. Nope. Dragon soon, so somebody is keeping a timer at least. That's good. Zoom in on just a little bit here. Karthus is making an appearance just to get Swain off of Blitzcrank's nuts. Ezreal in a pretty dangerous spot there, but he will be safe for now. Let's look at some of the builds here for a moment. We have Udyr probably going for Wit's End. Very smart idea for Phoenix Udyrs to rush at Wit's End. He scales incredibly well with attack speed, and actually I just missed a kill in mid versus Karthus. This is this is just looking like just a total loss for Saintvicious' team. I don't think there's anything they can really do to come back from this. And as Udyr is saying, yeah, that early gank did snowball Swain very well, and snowballing in mid is so much better than snowballing in any other lane. If you get fed mid, you're pretty much fed the whole game. So, and Swain being how he is gonna fall off late game as far as the damage goes, but survivability and utility, he's gonna just get only stronger with his stun amount going up, and Udyr making the push, not going to get the kill on a Mumu there, but they will take the race. This is actually pre-change, so taking the race is actually a very important thing. Still, Blitzcrank throwing out a CV here to make sure nobody's there, and somebody was killed by Karthus. Probably an ult, actually. Definitely an ult. Okay, there goes the timer for Dragon. It's 23:21. It's a very good thing to do in high elo gameplay is to time out your dragons, time out your barons. Just overall map objectives you need to keep track of because you need to put yourself in a position to where you're able to do that. If one team is able to force another team to go back to their base, there's a free baron for that team, and they're actually pinging baron here because they see them heading here. Yeah, a CV and a ward over the wall. Nobody with oracles, so they can't take out that ward, so they're able to see them the whole time. You're just gonna rush in here. Oh, and they actually did get Baron. Oh wow, that's actually really surprising. They did get Baron, but they knew that Graves was not in a position to come here, so this actually may spell win. Saint Psycho going down. Karthus going down as well with nobody near him. Yeah, still a very good trade for Saintvicious' team, but they did lose a couple people with the buff. And if Olaf can go down here, if Olaf can go down here, yes, okay, that was a very fair trade then. Losing two people for two people and getting a 300 gold apiece. Mumu taking down Soraka. Again, this is actually looking like a small little comeback for Saintvicious' team. This is where it gets to be who can outplay who. Not necessarily who outgears who. They're kind of closing the gap just a little bit. Blue not there. Did not pull when he laid out that Q. Oh, blue was there. Okay, Amumu was there. That's why I didn't pull out. Psycho going back to get his blue and make sure the enemy doesn't get it. Um, Okay, so we're actually looking at what happened here in the game chat. Apparently, it was just miscommunication, which is going to happen a lot uh, in solo ELQ. Solo in any ELO, really is just going to happen, and that's why you can't really go by gold advantages that much. Obviously, if somebody has 25 kills and your team only has like 1 kill, then yeah, gold advantages all the way. But really, it pretty much things within about 7-8k difference. It still can go either way, really. Catching Ezreal and Amumu here with the CV. And now it's actually suspect that gold difference is within 2k because they did get 300 per person, and that's 1200 gold. If I'm doing my math correctly. No, I'm not doing my math correctly. That's 1500 gold. Graves catching a support blitz here. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it though. Just maybe force him to go back. No, his health plate does refresh right there, and it says he's at more than full plus his mana shield. Leader telling them to avoid fighting at the moment. And Swain, yeah, they're just trying to push them off the turret at the moment. This actually does seem to be post jungle change, even though the race doesn't have their buffs, because the Karthus nerf that came in was that if you walked back through the thing, you're not actually able to be reslowed. So yeah, this is definitely a post jungle change. Again, we have a team here with very high sustain. Everybody here has that sustain because of the wriggles, the double wriggles, the Swain ultimate, and the Soraka. And Soraka actually getting Magi's. I can't tell how many she has that stacked actually. Maybe she doesn't have it stacked at all, but she is clearing wards here with her oracles. Um, they're actually going to be able to get bottom turret here because nobody's in range. I think there actually might be a base race here. This might actually be a base race. Um, Definitely a base race. Karthus cannot stop them. They should just go there and start attacking the turret. There's no reason to stop. They'd have to wait for minions all that time. Just actually might look very good for Saintvicious' team. I don't think that they're gonna win right now because the replay still has a long time on it. But they're definitely gonna get inhibs out of this. Definitely gonna get double inhibs. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and recall here. They don't like the rate of this base race here. They were actually able to push it a lot faster than normally anticipated. So yeah, they're just gonna come here and push them off the turrets here. Again, Saintvicious' team, they won this trade, hands down. Slowing a Blitzcrank here. They might actually, yep, they got a flash stun off. Blitzcrank passive procking. They're all trying to get out of here. Amumu coming in here with the ultimate. Ezreal going down, which is their main. Nope, Ezreal not going down, but Amumu will go down. Olaf forced to go back. Blitzcrank and Rumble is just like, I'm out of here. Karthus coming in here, probably just throw out a wall. So yeah, that was actually a very even trade. Although the value of this turret right here is really high, because at any moments you can see a Mumu or anybody just come in here and chip away this turret before this inhibitor's down. It's called backdooring. So it's an option now for Saintvicious' team. They don't have to sort of flat out lose. They can just backdoor. Um, and super minions pushing in on either side. Olaf will be able to take down these minions very quickly. He did build pure tank though, so this is, yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot slower than I'm normally used to an Olaf doing. um, Graves finishing off his Infinity Edge. Let's look at some of the item builds here, just to give you guys an example of some high yellow gameplay. Graves, obviously he had early game dominance, so he did not get like triple Doran's blades. Ezreal getting double Doran's blades with a Bloodthirster. Very good build for Ezreal because each of his Qs is going to heal him for like 200 plus. Um, let me see. Blitzcrank support build, normal support build. They're actually pinging these minions up here because they might take down the. No, it's not going to be enough. Close to take down the turret. What am I thinking? Okay, Swain going for Ryalize Rod of Ages. That's very good for Swain because he's able to slow his enemies with landing anything, anything at all, and then able to just stick to them with his ultimates. Olaf going for a Atmog's build, and what that is it's an Atmog's Impaler along with a Warmog's. And those two work really well together because Atmos increases your attack damage by 3% of your total health, if I'm not mistaken, or your bonus health, actually, your bonus health. Udyr going for the Aegis. It's not something you'll normally see on an Udyr that's normally found on support, but junglers do tend to get that if they find themselves running off some extra gold here. Saintvicious team actually going for the Baron here. They do have high damage, so they will be able to take this down most likely. Ezreal arcade shifting over the wall. Not really, actually. He missed the wall. This is not looking very good. Karthus still has ult, right? No, he doesn't have ults. So yeah, this is definitely death for them. They did get Baron, but they did lose that trade overall because now they're just able to completely opone their base. Olaf teleporting in to clear out some of these minions. And Hibs respawn very soon, so if they're gonna push this, they have to get it now. Oh wow, oh wow, that's a dead Soraka. Okay, that stopped them from pushing to GG. It's still gonna be GG. I mean, right now they've pretty much just like it really doesn't even matter about the gold advantage. They've already proved that they can win team fights just flat outright by going into their face. So there's really nothing that Saintvicious team can do except for maybe catch somebody out of position. But you see that everybody's starting to pot up and everything. Very good buys. Pots are very good for their gold amount. Problem is that they're cooldown, or not, they're not cooldown, but they are on a timer. So if you can get a kill at least within that time, then the pot was worth it. Let's see if they can actually push them off the turret. That true damage, it's massive. He's actually flashed in there to get Ezreal before he arcane shift. He's actually able to get off a stun. If they can get a stun here on Blitzcrank, Blitzcrank is going down. They cannot get that stun off on Blitzcrank, but they will try to come up here. Saintvicious is getting slowed by roll off, and that true damage took him from Porter to dead. And right now they're just going to push to the inhibitor and probably push to good game. The only three people alive are Rumble. Now it's going to be Ezreal too, so yeah, it's going to be 4 people alive. It's actually a very intense game after the beginning part. I actually thought it was going to be one-sided the entire time. They actually grabbed a blitz right here, and actually Rumble separated the rest of the team from the Udyr. Oh wow. I just see damage going everywhere. There's no way to cast all of this because too many abilities just going everywhere. But he actually wasted his flash to come in here. That now he's gonna die for that, isn't he? No, he's not gonna die for it. He should have died for it, but he didn't. Rumble and Blitzking tracing, but I don't know why they're doing that because they have no. Oh, almost getting that clutch grab on Udyr, but just barely missing. And they will be able to back from this scot free. But again, they did get 2 kills out of that, so again, fair trade, no deaths. And they need to come in here, clear these minions before these minions take out this turret. Turret does have very high regen, so you don't have to worry about it dying, but with these minion packs getting there, it will die. They're just going to come in here and take that advantage of this being pushed so far. They're going to be able to get this turret, and they might even be able to get top turrets if they go for it. They might be able to get top turrets. I don't see them at all. There's no map control whatsoever They're actually going to take the blue. Okay. They did not take the blue. Oh, yeah, they're taking it. No, it passed back. It passed back. Okay, so they did not take the blue. Did I just assign a point for Udyr? I just assigned a skill point for Udyr. Wow. Okay. Okay. We have another turret dying, which is the top turrets. I did not see any of them come. The minions were actually able to push that to Ted. They're just pushing the lanes here because if they can push the lanes and then they lose a team fight, they actually still die because yeah, never mind what I was about to say there. They just need to push the lanes here. Okay, and Blitzcrank actually getting caught here. Saintvicious is trying to catch everybody in the sun, and they does catch everybody in the sun, and they're actually able to take out Swain and Graves. If they can just pull ahead in this fight, they just might win this. Udyr gonna go down from this. There's no way he can live with the Rylai's constantly on him. And Graves versus Ezreal, Graves is gonna win. Um, there's not much that Soraka can do. Her cooldowns are all on at the moment. Um, they're gonna chase after Graves here, but Olaf's is right around the corner. So yeah, this will not spell a win for Saintvicious' team, but it does mean that they do have some type of chance in this game. They're going to actually push mid here, and Graves just getting some lifesteal off these minions here, just so he can participate in the next fights. Karthus is up. Karthus is up. 4 people up, and they only have 3 people here, so they might have to go back out of this after this one. Soraka probably going to go down. Nope, Soraka's not going to go down. Karthus actually going down, and suicided Graves. Olaf and Soraka will make it away with a little bit of damage on this turret probably going down, actually. Nope, turret not going down. 359 health, 342. So look at some of the final builds here. We have a movement with QSS. That's very good because he's able to get out of the slow from Brola, the stun, or the root from Swain, and a couple other things. Very good to have QSS. Karthus having pretty much no build at all. A zombie Karthus going with some survival because you don't rush death cap if you're not a zombie Karthus. So going Zanya is probably not a good idea. Um, we have Rumble with incomplete builds. He doesn't have Will. He only has a Rylai's. He only has 1 complete build, and he's probably going for a Zanya's here, which would actually be very surprising. Blitz again, support build, going Shurelya's Revelry. That's very nice for your team. Getting in and out of combat, catching people off guard, things like that. Graves getting off his entire build. There's only one thing he's missing, which is the Trinity Force, which he's probably not going to get anyways. Swain able to finish off most of his build. There's only one thing he's missing is his death cap. And Olaf also most of his builds. Only thing he's missing is a Randuin's Omen or any sort of attack speed items. We're actually going to go in for a Baron here. This may actually spell GG depending on which team wins this. And it actually looks like it's going to be Psycho's team that's going to win this. This is not looking very promising. Nope, it's not looking very promising at all. Definitely going to be the team of Psycho and V8s. This is a GG, and this is going to be the surrender right here. Swain was just able to overpower their entire team this whole time, and Udyr making that a presence the whole game allowed them to take this win. We have only Ezreal up. They're not going to be able to do much against these guys. All they have to do is get this turret down, and it's GG. Oh, and Swain just caught Ezreal off guard there. And no one's respawning except for Karthus. Karthus does not have ults. Rumble does not have ults, and Blitzcrank does not have ults. So this is GG. As Ezreal said, that was a fun ass game, and this has been some high elo gameplay. if you guys paid attention to the chat at all, it's to help you guys get a little bit better maybe at the game, doing things differently, timing dragons, timing barons, contesting dragons, proper ward placements. I did point out a couple of wards there. So those are popular ward placements. Some of the builds I also went over. I also went over why some of the builds were good against the others. So again, this gameplay video is just to show you guys what high elo is like and how you guys can probably get out of elo hell by following some of the stuff that was in this video. If you like this, please subscribe. Also like the video and put that in the comments below of what you'd like to see in future videos. Also maybe future games. This has been Black Guy, and until next time.